Yeah, good morning, friends and families. Good morning to every one of you. Today is Monday, being 10th of August 2026. This message is very, very important. What I want to say here is very, very important. So listen very carefully so that you can learn something from this video. You understand? You see these two people here, this father and son that you are seeing here. If you see anybody that is telling you that two of them are not fighting the same cause, anybody that you will see and tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, that two of them are not fighting the same cause, run away from that person. I said what? Run away from that person. That person is not fighting for freedom. That person is not fighting for Biafra as long as this struggle is concerned. If you see those ones who will tell you that Simon Ekpa is a Berima, Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, Simon Ekpa is a criminal, and we tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. You understand? Run away from those people. Those people are not fighting for Biafra. These are the people that have sold this struggle to politicians. I am telling you the fact. This is the bitter truth. Any of them that tell you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is fighting a different cause from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting, run away. Just run away from that place. Like, if you are running, make sure that you are raising your 2 feet to the sky. Because those people is the worst enemy of your freedom. Is the worst enemy of this struggle. You understand? These people, they are not fighting for freedom. If anybody will tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Mazi Simon Ekpa, that both of them are not the same, they are fighting for different cause, run away from them. Those people, make sure you distance yourself from those people. They are saying it out of hatred, out of jealousy, out of wickedness. That is the reason why you will see some people will tell you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a Berima, Mazi Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, Mazi Simon Ekpa is a criminal. They try to exonerate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing. Then what they don't know is bigger than them. You understand? Mazi Simon Ekpa, the voice that Mazi Simon Ekpa saw to join this struggle was the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, the voice that every one of us heard, and they start talking about freedom, about Biafra, was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because many of us saw that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing, he was doing it with his genuine heart. He was sincere. That is the reason so many people, that is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to gather a lot of followers. Because everything he was doing was very sincere and honesty. You understand? So that Mazi Simon Ekpa was in this struggle today was because of the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a genuine somebody. And he knows what he wants. He knows what he was fighting for. He's a determined person. He's very focused on what he was doing. That is the reason why Mazi Simon Ekpa joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to fight this cause together. You understand? So after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people are telling us that what Mazi Simon Ekpa represents is different from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents. And these are the people that you say they are fighting for freedom for you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, they are the same. They are different human beings. You understand? The strategy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may not be the same thing with Mazi Simon Ekpa. The strategy of Mazi Simon Ekpa will not be the same thing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But that doesn't mean that two of them are not fighting the same cause. What two of them are fighting is the same cause, which is freedom, which is Biafra. But two of them, as an individual, they have a different template You understand? They have a different strategy. That is very different. You understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be a soft person, the way he's fighting his own freedom. He may be a soft to Nigerian government. But Nigerian government even see him as a very tough person. You understand? So if we are claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint, why then did the Nigerian government went all the way from Nigeria to Kenya and kidnap him, bundle him like a criminal, and brought him to Nigeria? You understand? Why did they have to go and kidnap him if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint? Because I see some of you don't have wisdom. Some of you are senseless. You don't have sense anymore. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was given sentenced to life imprisonment is because of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yes, if you don't know, you know this. If Nigerian government have not cooperated with the Finnish judge to jail Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be in jail, in this Sokoto jail today you are seeing. They will not sentence him to life imprisonment. That is just the fact. But you can see that immediately the Finnish government, the Finnish court, illegally sentenced Mazi Simon Ekpa after they have collected the bribe from Nigerian government. They sentenced Mazi Simon Ekpa immediately. The Nigerian government said they are starting an accelerated trial for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. From that accelerated trial, boom, they sentenced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. But had it been that Mazi Simon Ekpa was still outside doing what he was doing, believe me, there is no way Nigerian government will sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No way. Because they know that there is someone there already fighting even more than what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was fighting before. They have already seen that someone is more brutal, is behind the scene. You understand? So those of you who are coming here to tell us that Simon Ekpa is a criminal, Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that, all of you put together, politicians, Nigerian politicians, that is the only thing I can tell all of you. You understand? If you know what is good, if you know that you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released unconditionally, Mazi Simon Ekpa first have to gain his freedom. Mazi Simon Ekpa has to gain his freedom, because the freedom of Mazi Simon Ekpa will automatically give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu his own freedom. If you don't know this, know it today. Because the sentencing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was because of the custody of Finland court by sentencing Mazi Simon Ekpa. So the Nigerian government have used that justification to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. They said if Finland, as a world country, can sentence Mazi Simon Ekpa, why are they waiting for? Two of them, they are fighting the same thing. So if Finland can sentence Mazi Simon Ekpa, they said this is our opportunity to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that was the opportunity they got to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment. And all of you are here talking rubbish because you don't know the game that they're playing. You don't know the game. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, father and son. There is no difference among these two people. No difference whatsoever. Two of them are fighting the same cause, but they have different patterns. You understand? That is very different. So anybody coming to tell you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a criminal, that whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whatever Mazi Simon Ekpa was doing, that is not related to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents, you are a buffoon. You understand? So whenever you see those ones telling you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a criminal, that we should run away from him, please, I want you to distance yourself from those people because these people don't represent anything freedom. They don't represent anything freedom. There is no atom of freedom in their hearts. I am telling you the whole truth. Believe me, these people don't have anything to offer. You understand? Man Simon Ekpa freedom. If Man Simon Ekpa regain his freedom today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already regained his freedom 18% in Nigeria. Believe me, this is just the truth. This is just the truth, the fact. But if Simon Ekpa continue to stay in prison in Finland, believe me, Nigerian government are not ready soon to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You get the point? The only thing that will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is man Simon Ekpa coming out. Once he come out from the prison, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu automatically have regained his freedom. He has regained his freedom. There is no doubt about it. You understand? So the earlier we understand this, the better for us. So we can stop all this nonsense that people are talking on social media. Because of Nigerian government, they be because when they was really thinking of fighting, do genuinely fighting for the freedom. We have now propaganda on social media. You understand? We cannot take it from any of you. We can't take it from any of you. We should be very careful. If you are not fighting for this freedom genuinely, act one side and allow those that we are born for this to fight this freedom. You understand? That is what I have to say.